2, 1.
Hi guys, I'm back.
No. Why
didn't you think of this before? I've got to act that out again. Hi guys, I'm back. I know you all miss me. Yeah. Okay, basically, I've been on 2 different holidays. In between, I've been working, etc, etc. First holiday was Malta for a week with my 2 friends. Then I went to Congo for 2 weeks, and yeah, it was just all a big mess. And I know they've had people replace me, but I'm back. No one's replacing me, and yeah, that's it.
Apparently, I need to explain why I wasn't here last week. Don't believe the rumours. Don't believe everything you hear. Apparently, I went carnival. It's not true.
You didn't go carnival?
What happened was...
You didn't go carnival?
Yeah.
What happened with?
Shemi forgot that... He forgot where I lived, apparently. He couldn't knock on my door. Because he called me and couldn't get through to me because my phone broke. You know?
Story.
The logical step would be to surely knock on my door and say, Chin, where are you? What's going on? I'm worried sick. But he let the show go on without me. I'm highly offended, but what can you do? You move on.
Oluwashemilore here, Gameweek 5, let's do this.
That was so smooth. So, Premier League roundup. We're going to look at Leicester, Liverpool. Game analysis. What do you guys think? How did the game go? Good, bad?
Well,
Give it to me.
can I start? Do you mind?
Go ahead.
Liverpool
No, it's
game.
Liverpool game. Let him start.
Go on, you crack
No,
on.
you crack.
No, I'm not cracking on you, start.
Okay, alright.
Right, so what I've got here in my notes is Maddison, Leicester was clearly the best player. Would you agree? Just intercept once you disagree with your point. Yeah?
I didn't watch the game, by the way.
Alright, so Maddison was the best player.
Yeah.
And in the first half, Liverpool was different to the second half Liverpool. Shit then.
Oh, we wasn't ready.
Alright, first half Liverpool was
Damn,
different
son.
to like second half Liverpool, innit? Because in the first half when I was taking notes, there was a point in the game, yeah, I think you lot were 1-0 up before you got the second goal to like right on the stroke of half time. Normally Liverpool would like be blitzing forward and stuff, but like you circled like it was, I would say it was more experienced in the first half. Like there was, do you understand what I'm trying to say? There was moments in that first half where like normally everyone would say, Klopp and his, what's the football you lot? Heavy metal football.
Heavy metal.
That you lot always do. Nah, it was like you had sessions of play where you were just keeping the ball and doing sideways passing and calm, and it looked like to kill the game more so. And yeah, Milner's like 2 people. I've never wanted to say this, yeah, but James Milner, how old is he? Like 33 years old?
32.
30. He's 2 centre mids. It's so uncomfortable for me to say it, but like he's 2 people in one. Like it's disgusting for me to say so, but he gets about still. Wijnaldum, I'm starting to see when you lot say he's a coward, he don't show for the ball, he doesn't offer options. Like he could be in spaces where he could pull out when you lot are on the ball and become an option. He like reserves himself and becomes like he marks someone when you lot are on the ball. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I don't know a midfielder that
does that. Like, he's unorthodox. But yeah, your second half was very poor, and I'm happy to see Klopp show confidence by hooking Salah, because there's so many matches it will be so effective to take Salah off, but he finally did it, and it worked out because you lot won. But yeah, quickly jump into it.
Okay, I'm not going to disagree that Maddison wasn't one of the best players on the pitch. I just don't think he was the best. I think you got to look at the young lad at centre back, Big Joe Gomez.
Oh no,
He
I
was
meant
fantastic.
Leicester's best player.
Oh, Leicester, yeah, no, he was Leicester's best player,
yeah.
definitely. But my man of the match, was Joe Gomez, man. This is my dream. You can ask anyone. I said from last season, play the guy centre back with Van Dijk, and now we're seeing he's not a right back. Do you know what I mean? Now he's
when you lot moved him to right back is when like it felt like it went to like where people had their doubts. But then the Brazil game he played, when England played Brazil and they played three at the back,
yeah,
that's the most like one of the best performances I've seen.
Yeah, he had a name on.
And then so far this season, he's been putting in shit.
Bro, look at him, bro. He's like 6'4". He's a big lad. He's quick. He can
P&P, strong, black.
He can tackle. But he's actually got all them attributes. Like he's gonna be a good centre back. So I'm pleased. My only thing is, I don't know. It's like Liverpool have started games quickly, and then it's like we want to get into we want to show that we can do game management. So instead of like attacking, we started like trying to manage
No,
the game,
because if it goes left, everyone would say you lot are not showing experience. But so far,
at 2-0, we did not need to let the our gas off the pedal.
Why? Foot off the pedal.
Foot off the pedal. Sorry, we were in control of the game. It's second half when we started dropping back. That's when we invited Leicester, because Leicester had nothing in the first half.
Word.
They had. I don't recall any shots that they had.
And Diddy was a presence. Mendy's come back, but
I don't rate him, Diddy, you know.
He's touch and go, innit?
He's so but when he has the ball at his feet, I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. But it works out. Like, hit his shit and he'll go in his stride.
He's an effective player, but he's not as good as I thought.
Alisson got caught out with that Cruyff turn.
It was gonna happen eventually. I'm just happy it happened when we lost, innit? And I'm not gonna put too much on that. It happened, innit? And he's not a fool. He's gonna learn from that, innit?
But he's a quality keeper.
Yeah, he just makes everything look small in that goal, man. With the presence, but
okay.
yeah.
I know you guys touched upon it already, but Liverpool title contenders. When you were talking about bottling it for the last 8 years, sorry, every year, yeah.
Oh,
for the last 3 years. Yeah.
No, it was the what year did I say they bottled it?
You said
It
for
was
8 years
Suarez.
straight.
No, I said they get to final situations and they just don't come through.
Yeah, but it's true.
Let me know.
I want to say different.
No, say what you want to say.
No, I want to say different.
You was about to say it's true.
I want to say no, it's true. Okay, cool, it's true. But I do want to say different. Like we've seen how Liverpool start every season with the fire and etc. And then when it comes down to it, look at last season. They finished 4th, just scraped 4th.
We was always gonna finish 4th though.
No.
We was gonna finish.
The way you guys started, like
At what point last season did Liverpool
guys
look like they were serious contenders?
Not even that. I'm talking more so, you know, like, are you talking about in finals? Because you get there and then.
Why are you not talking about 2015, 26? It's not relevant to the conversation we're having. Like, I don't get the relevance. Like,
Jim, you know I'm just here
but
for
are you tight? Do you think you guys are tight contenders?
I said what I said in the first.
No, oh shit,
Bro,
yeah.
okay.
I said what I said in the first show. City will win the league. Liverpool
Oh,
for
you
the
said
second.
that?
Yeah, Liverpool for the second.
So you're gonna run it up,
City
100%.
are comfortably the best team. Like who can rest Bernardo Silva? Have Sane was even in the 18. He hasn't started the game. He was not in the squad last season. Who can do that except for City? But they're winning the league. It's no contest. Liverpool will do what if they challenge? They probably will challenge.
Probably
but
will challenge, yeah.
not close
Well,
enough. Maybe more than last season because City are not
The
going to get
last
100
few years
points
they've been
again.
close enough.
What?
Close enough.
Yeah, and it will be
But-
like that again. Like City are winning the league.
Need to win it though.
I don't know why Shemi's laughing.
Look.
What's funny? Is it are City not going to win the league?
No, they are.
So then what's funny?
No, let me just ask you if are you contenders or not.
And then they got
There's one contender,
defenses,
City.
but-
That's fine.
Yeah, but
I didn't get defensive. You lot started talking
No.
about 2014 and you lot are just bringing up Asian
you've got
history.
defensive.
Sip your sip. Sip your sip.
Okay.
No problem.
Moving
I'm
on to
two gunners here. They're so sad about failing. They start reflecting. on the team.
Anyways, talking about that, moving on to the next game, Cardiff versus Arsenal.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you lot are crap.
Flipping shambles.
I'll take this one just for 1 minute.
Take it.
I'll take
Take
it
it
for
for
1
the
minute.
team.
We are so lucky. Cardiff are shit. Cardiff
They
every
haven't
time.
scored since April. Bearing in mind,
Huh?
apparently.
That's how bad
shit.
they've
Oh
been.
yeah,
They haven't
yeah.
scored. Yeah, they
That's in
haven't
had a
scored.
mad goal drought.
Today we let them score.
Cheeky little fact there. That's one, dude. I love it.
I like that. Drop it
Just
in
throw
there.
it in there. But yeah, no. Cardiff are really shit. From maybe it's because like when you watch a match, the camera's like a TV view in it. But
Yeah.
Cardiff have so many holes in their team. One pass could split the whole team every time, and Arsenal couldn't capitalise on that. The fact you let Cardiff score 2 is a joke. And I don't even want to talk about the players because everyone knows what I think about our team innit. But I just don't understand like Emery. Like if the exact same thing, yeah, Arsenal like the exact same passes, the exact same play, the exact same tactics. Arsene Wenger was doing this, we would crucify him.
Yeah.
Leno, you bought a keeper, you didn't start him. Shaka, you hook people off. You make good substitutions, but my thing is, why start him? Like start him.
Yeah, Gunduzi.
Start him.
Gunduzi don't need to play. Man.
No, Gunduzi should play. Shaka shouldn't play. Shaka shouldn't play.
Yeah.
This is the first time LACAUBAMA started. Boy,
Go with that.
whatever.
LACAUBAMA.
Like is that ball today?
Yeah, he did it. He did well enough in it. I have nothing else to say about that. The Arsenal lot are just. We're lucky to. At least we got the away on the board because last season we won 3 games away and that was it.
Yeah, I don't really have much to add. I just don't. I watch Arsenal. I just don't really. I'm not. I don't like watching Arsenal games.
It's not
anymore.
entertaining.
I don't like watching Arsenal games, and that's
Sounded
not
bare
how it
Brummy.
should be. Do you know what I mean?
Sounded bare Brummy. You know when you hear Bristol's like, wait, hold on. A bit of Brum kicking in 2-0 United. We love it.
But yeah,
Talking
nah,
on United.
not really.
Let's reflect on the Tottenham game. Well, starting the week.
You jump on.
I was in Carnival. But
Wait.
Hear that, guys?
Wait.
I was
on
in Carnival.
Monday. On Monday.
Oh, you didn't go Sunday as well?
No chance.
Technically, you don't know when we filmed, neither did the viewers, so boy.
I know and you know innit. But if you want to fit the story, that's fine. Fake news. Anyway.
Alright, cool, then I'll take it. The
Starting
game.
from Monday till now.
Do you want me to talk about the game analysis or just.
Game analysis.
Don't analyze the game. Just talk about Mourinho's not.
Mourinho.
Alright,
As a
cool.
whole.
Firstly, let me just quickly say, when United started that match, yeah, it was quite exciting to watch, and it's never something you start with United. But second half, again, they were a different team, and Tottenham just like took their chances, even though Tottenham and Dele Alli missed a lot. But what I can say is with Mourinho, when he does all this press stuff, everyone thinks it's not mind games in it, but he clearly, he's clearly he's clearly just trying to take pressure off of his players, innit? And then probably he puts the pressure on them in the dressing room. But as for to take it away from the press putting pressure on these players, he just doesn't manage in the media.
I'm tired of Mourinho's sympathisers. All I was seeing on Twitter all week, the guy deserves respect, blah blah blah, look what he's done for English football. I was thinking, bruv, this guy is such a bitch because
Mourinho's a bitch though.
when he's a bitch though,
He's a bitch.
because when things are going well for them, he says whatever he wants to say.
Yeah.
He can call Wenger a specialist, a failure. He can do whatever he wants and show no respect. The moment he starts being a loser, respect me,
It's the thing where-
that. Such a bitch, bro.
That's the thing where
He can kick, fam.
Yeah.
I hate him, bro. He's a bitch, fam.
Never liked
No,
him.
he's actually jarring. He's a jarring human
It's
being,
coming
bro.
from the chest.
Look.
He's a jarring human being.
I don't know what my problem is. If United fans are saying like, get Jose out, Zidane, get Zidane. That's what they say. Get Jose out, put Zidane in. If Zidane comes in, what they need is what like Zidane's attributes are, like what you can take from what Zidane
Man
did.
management.
Because man management, controlling big players, well, just Pogba, and like getting the best out of him and stuff like that. The French connection, it will work. It all looks good. But if Zidane comes and it flops, what next? Because there's no like managers about for them. So the thing is, they've got to make the best out of Mourinho. But they're saying that Woodward and that have sold Mourinho out because he said he wanted centre backs. They didn't get centre backs. My thing is, I'm not hearing that because you had one of the best defences last season. What's changed?
He had one of the best defences with some of the shittest defenders. De Gea was literally winning them points last season.
So how are they getting found out now? Like what's changed?
Because De Gea is not playing well. De Gea, bro,
He's
what's
not
that
making
stat
that
saying
save.
about?
Yeah, he's not
He's
making that
conceded 10 goals in 17 shots or something. That is not.
And when you're not scoring at the other end, it looks bad. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's even worse.
Lukaku just looks like a bum right now. He looks like a bum.
At least Martial signed.
Yeah, but he's not gonna play.
What
Like
is going to sign?
it don't matter even if.
That means they're getting rid of Jose.
Do you think so?
You think?
Do you see that video where?
Did he not just sign
It
a
looked like
contract
I don't know who the guy.
No,
yeah, he
no.
did. He did.
Is it?
Yeah,
In January,
manager.
yeah. Do you see that video where the guy was talking to Woodward and it looked like he said sack him?
Oh yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
get rid of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But fair enough. Should we jump onto
West Ham. Talking about West Ham as a whole. Bottom of the league.
Alright, let's do what we need to do on West Ham. Right. From what I get with West Ham, let me even just talk about fans, like West Ham as a whole, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I watch West Ham fan TV, and you know,
You actually watched a lot of fans.
I watch a lot of these fan TVs. It's my drug. So they don't really know. Like once again, West Ham they're gonna get to the same position they got with Bilic. Pellegrini, I think he's shitting it. Me personally, I think that trophy won with City was more so gifted to him because of the players and all of that, and the league was so like not as competitive then. That season, sorry, but the whole Pellegrini situation, they're gonna get to a point that they got to with Bilic where like we don't know what we're doing, our manager's shit, like get rid of him, sack him, he's shit, our team shit. And remember, why I say West Ham fans don't know what they want. Remember when they turned around and was screwing Karen Brady and David Gold? Remember? And they were like booing and saying spend. And they spent the most this window. Now they're in this situation. They ain't won. Watch 2 more bad results. Watch the tide turn and West Ham is pissed. But I'm happy for Wolves though.
How can you win anything with Noble and Wilshere in midfield? You can spend as much money as you want.
The fans came and said, Noble should have played that match or bring him on half time to bring the morale of the team. Noble's not getting on that pitch and doing niche. Because Moutinho and Neves will run rings around Noble.
Speaking of which, Moutinho looks comfy in the Prem.
But he's playing for Monaco, innit? And
So-
he's played for Monaco before.
Yeah, no, but he does look comfortable, like, in the Prem. He looks happy to be playing in the Prem, but I said what I said in the first show when you were talking about wants to watch West Ham. They ain't on piss, bro. I don't know why you said they want to watch, bro.
I said mine was Fulham.
Piss,
Banks
bro.
said his was Fulham.
No, but you brought them up like
Because they had the most strength. Yarmolenko, all these lot.
All of them are bums, bro. Every
Felipe
single one of
Anderson
them.
looks good though.
I'm surprised because I thought he was a bum. But he's had a good, he's had a good start.
What did he say? It's just throwing shit against
Yeah,
the wall
that's
and opening
all.
sticks.
That's all. Wilshire's a bum, bro. I don't know. Bro, Wilshere should just go championship, bro. He's shit.